do. Okay. Isn't this one got some crap on it? Oh, oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't want that. There you go. Not bad. Alright, now I just need to get this going. Alright, there's space. Go over there. Mushrooms, peppers, and onions with pork. Give this back. And my stand is really fucking dodgy. I do. Yeah, let's turn it on. Yeah. It's still frozen, man. I need to extra cook this. Still isn't defrosted fully, but fuck it. I don't know why it's spitting. Probably because of water. Fuck it now. Whoa, what's it spitting for? Must be some leftover residue in it. Too much oil. Yeah, it's frozen still. Oh, well, I'll be alright. At the end of the world. I went way too much oil in, spitting like mental. Jesus! Get some salt over it. Fucking hell. Right, see what I meant now? Get in there. Just keep flipping it so don't burn it. There we go. And break it apart. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Oh, that's so shit. Capsule at how much crap in there. Why did you do that? Yeah. I'll do that next week. I do not recommend it this way at all. There we go. I managed to save most of it. That's good. There we go. This bit's still nowhere near ready though. Just need to keep mixing it. Just keep it moving. I'm not going to add the other things in yet. This bit is really annoying. Got to keep moving so it doesn't burn it and sear it, which I've seared a bit of it. But seared pork has a nice taste to it. So like how half it's seared and half it's not seared, it's a good mixture. Because I haven't defrosted it, so this centre bit is still not, it's still frozen. Ugh. Should have waited like an hour really, but oh well. Get in there. Because you get uneven quality. So we're almost there, and then I can add the other ingredients, and then we can just put a lid over it and do a low heat, and then that'll be alright. Until I've got this sorted, as it really is. There we go. Pretty much almost there. I'm just going to add all the stuff now. No, mushroom. This should hopefully make so it won't get all burnt because of the vegetables are cooking. There we go. Add a bit more mirror in because I need to get rid of that. I can tell this pork is male because it's got that weird thingy smell to it. Is it male? I think it's male pigs. Yeah, it's a male pig. When you get that weird like, it's not the best, that kind of like poo smell when you get the pork, that's to do with male meat. So you need to cook it in high heat, so you try and avoid that and put a load of alcohol over it, so get rid of that. I'm going to add a bit of soy sauce in a minute. once I've mixed this all in. Looking good actually. So what I'm going to do is just mix this up. Add the soy sauce. There we go. And then we're going to put it on low heat and just let it cook for a good while. The pork's pretty much done. Now we just need to just mix this up and put it on low heat, and then just put a lid over it and then just let it slowly cook throughout. And I don't really have a time frame, I just kind of like play by eye, use my eyes and just look by look of it. And I mean, most of the time I cook in the morning, so we normally reheat it to eat anyway, so you don't have to worry about it too much. You microwave it, so even if you're worried it's not cooked, if you're going to reheat it later, then you're not really in an issue. Although reheating pork, you might reheat it thoroughly, otherwise, you know, bad things happen. Okay. So. There we go. Mushrooms and everything, that's good. Now I'm just going to put a lid over it. Not fully though, leave a little gap and put on low heat. And then while it's doing that, I'll wash up and clean up a bit. And then in the intervals, just check it and move it around. I'm not a chef at all. I didn't cook at all until I came to Japan, so I'm still like a baby at cooking. So don't take any advice from me. When you're in Japan, especially when you're living with a Japanese person, you have to learn to cook. You won't get by like you can in England. You can't oven food everything. That won't happen here. Well, you could. Well, you can't do oven food really. There's not much ovens around, but you could easily. You know, when I lived my own in Japan, yeah, I could just eat out and everything. But when you're living with someone who is Japanese, you have to learn to cook. Oh. I feel like this is a good one, what I'm doing here. I feel like my wife's going to be happy with this one. I've never made like a bad meal that one tastes crap. I've made meals where it's like, it doesn't taste much at all. It's just like, I can tell by the response, it's like, oh, that's pointless. But I've never had like oh, that's disgusting, thank God. Right, now I'm going to have I'll make a really nice meal and then I'll just make an average meal. That's better than making a bad meal, I guess. But 50-50 of me. I feel this one's going to be a good one. Yeah, it looks good. What's happened to it? It's always like, oh, it's because it spitted everywhere. I was like confused. Am I actually in shot? Yeah. Lighting's pretty bollocks, I know, but maybe it's better about this light. Yeah, it is. I don't know where this meat was. I think this was a Hello's supermarket, which explains why it's not a great quality. It's a problem. I think the supermarket I work at is probably the best meat. The worst one's the shopping centre. That fucking meat, oh my god. It's crap quality. I feel like this one's, I can tell by just like the smell of it. You don't high heat it, but then you might sear it if you high heat it too much, but you don't put it on high, you get that weird like poo smell, which is a male pig. Which hasn't been gutted properly or something. Tasty, cheap meat, cheap way of doing it. Female pigs don't have that issue. It's to do with their genitals or something of the male pig not being cut properly when they do it, and then you get that poo smell. It's good, isn't it? It's not like you can't get ill from it or nothing. It's just it's not appetising. As long as you cook it properly, you can get rid of it, and it won't taste like that. But if you slow cook it, if you get bad quality meat, like it hasn't been, I forgot what the word for it now. Basically, if the male pig hasn't been cut properly, and that poo smell is going to happen. If you slow cook it, you get some mental poo smells. Because I did that with a rice cooker. I cooked meat. If it's fine, the pork's fine. The female pork you're fine, but I cooked it. I opened it up. I was like, this smells awful. I didn't eat it, but it wasn't actually off or anything. It's just that issue they have. And that was the shopping centre meat, so they don't prepare their meat properly. Or they just cheap out, I don't know. I don't know if they prepare it there though, they probably just get it in, I'm not sure how they do it. They probably get the meat in, it's prepared, and they just kind of just wrap it, I guess. And weigh it. But their supply is crap basically. And it seems like this one's not so good as well, because it's got a bit of that smell. I've put a lot of alcohol on it, so. We're looking good. Right, I'm gonna just go over another 5 minutes without the pan, without the lid, and just keep stirring it. I don't know, I'm not a chef, so I don't actually know the real way of doing it. This is just, you know, me just do it my way, so. There's obviously a proper technique to doing this. But as long as it's cooked, it doesn't matter really, doesn't it? Well, it does because you have better flavours, but it looks fine. I might put up the heat a bit because now I want the lid on. I might just put the heat up a little bit. And just do this last minute. I mean, you can't really, you know, peppers and onions you can eat raw, so you can't really go wrong with that. Mushrooms you need, they cook really fast, so that's not a problem. This kind of mushroom, I don't actually know what these kind of mushrooms are in English, but these are the mushrooms we always use, we always get, so. I think in Japanese, hokuto. The last minute, boom, high heat. Now we're looking good, the colours are looking good. What I'm going to do, get the dish ready to plate up. There we go. Colour cooking, man. The only thing this is missing is the colour green. It's got yellow and red in it. It's got white. Missing the green colour. As long as it's got 3 colours, which it does, I'm happy. I don't include the meat colour. I want to burn the onions. The worst thing is burnt onions, so I'll probably keep moving. Keep flicking mushrooms everywhere. These are amazing. Huge chopsticks for cooking. longer. More seconds. Oh, that's it, when I put that out there. Put it on heat and just leave it for a bit. There we go. You can hear it sizzling. Sizzles. Okay. Right, it's pouring. Okay. Oh man, there's a lot of grease, or whatever you got it stuck on the. That's gonna knock me to clean. You always fry an egg and clean up the egg. Use the egg as a hoover, but I'm not gonna do it today. There we go. Let's let that cool down. Before I do that, let me show you. There we go. Boom. One dish done. That'll do for now.